Hey guys, welcome back to Mo's Game Table. Today we're going to do an unboxing for No Honor and Surrender from Lock and Load Publishing. This is another in the Battles on Demand line. Now in the boxed edition. Originally they were in Ziploc format, but now coming in nice little boxes, which I really think gives them a nice look on the shelf and easier to store than Ziplocs. But No Honor and Surrender is a squad-level tactical game simulating several critical battles fought between the U.S. and Japanese military forces in the South Pacific in World War II. Players control squads of Japanese and American forces representing single characters, leaders, and infantry squads, weapons teams, support weapons, tanks, and aircraft. Take part in the Pacific Theater's island hopping campaign, battling with the Marines and the Japanese Army on Guadalcanal, Tarawa, Iwo Jima, and Okinawa throughout 7 challenging scenarios. That's the pitch for the game, and it is a solitary playability of 7, about a 6 complexity level, ages 12 and up. 1 to 2 players, 1 to 2 hour playing time. Comes with 2 counter sheets, 5 maps, 3 player aids, and a manual. And let's take a look inside and see what you're going to get. There's your manual, and here's your counter sheets, laser cut counter sheets. This is the Battles on Demand line, is a print on demand game line. So range combat table and turn records, and then you have die roll modifiers on this for your player aid sheets, and then you've got your maps here, which are really pretty slick. If you're familiar with the Lock and Load Tactical, you're gonna feel very much at home with this look and feel. It has that same type of vibe to it. These are the maps that you'll put together for the different scenarios. Let's see if we can back this out a little bit. There we go. So you can see the maps a little better. It's a little too squished in. And then you've got some villages, mountains, not mountains, but hills, some rough terrain, jungle, and those are your maps. This is one of my favorite busy ones. This is definitely rough terrain to be battling in. Those are your maps, and then now your counter sheets. You got your 2 counter sheets. There's your admin counters for charging, crawling, foxholes, caves, so on and so forth. You have some air up there at the top, cover. Then you have your Japanese and your Marines in here. You've got a few leaders for each, 3 leaders for each. And you also have infantry. You've got your BAR units, 30 cal 60 millimeter mortars. You've got M4A1s, Stewarts, 105 howitzers, and charges, your satchel charges. And then up for the Japanese, you have Type 96. You've got Type 97 and Type 95 tanks. You've got some anti-tank guns, you got machine guns, and Type 97 and 96, which we already talked about, machine guns for your support. And those are the counter sheets. Now here's your manual. This is a little bit more involved of a game than some of the others. So this one's going to take a little bit of reading. This is a great value. You get 40 pages in here. The credits, or say after you get to the credits, the scenarios start on 22, so about half of the game, or half of this manual, is rules. And definitely something that's going to take a little bit of effort to learn this. It's not a simple throw down and play it, but it's also not super difficult either. But there are a multitude of different things. It's a tactical game to learn, so you're going to have to a little bit of effort in here, but a lot of fun for sure. Bonsai charges, infiltrations, melee, range combat, fortifications, everybody's favorite subject, line of sight, with some examples in there. You got armored vehicles, suppression, vehicle combat, anti-aircraft fire and air support, melee with tanks, which is generally suicidal, I think, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. And there's your artillery at the end. Then you get into your scenarios, a place called Bedio, Bloody Ridge, Forerunner, and that is on Iwo. Then you have Healing Under Fire, Tarawa again, and then Guadalcanal, and Iwo Jima, and Wanna Ridge. Then you've got Lone Tree Hill, and it takes a village, and beating engagement instead of meeting engagement. And that is your 10 scenarios that come with the game. I think there is an incorrect thing I said at the beginning. I believe I said there were 7. Yeah, there were 7 here. It's actually 10. So that is something that needs to be corrected on that box. But that is No Honor and Surrender from Lock and Load Publishing. That will be that is available now. Not will be available soon. It is actually available now, and in the new box format with the new laser cut counters. So that is a look at what you get inside the box. It's a great value for what you get. If you're interested in tactical games, definitely give this one, and the Pacific Theater specifically, give this one a shot. I think you'll enjoy it. And if you have any comments or questions, post them below. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next time.